Oh my God, look at this. Ryan stirring the pot 6 days ago. I voted yes, by the way. 96%, 2,000 votes. I can't believe all you guys want to see this. Let me try to find it though. Where is it? Harada tweeted it twice, by the way. Like, here's Harada's one tweet about it, and then he also replied to it with the two. It's like, Jesus. Harada really loved this clip. He said, Harada said, I would like to watch the exhibition match of Rip and Ryan tomorrow, even though such a schedule does not exist. So, Harada wants to see it. It's going to have to happen. I think that's how that works. This is it. Here it is. I know I put it somewhere.
You know, even if you get bodied in the top 20, you want a 320-man tournament the day before. Big. That's still satisfaction.
That's a statement in
itself.
You're
coming in with some scars, man, like the cool scars. You're
coming in with some momentum as well. I mean, imagine.
I just want to say before this gets started, this is what happened, right? Like, the day starts, everything is cool, right? We're all learning how to do 4-man commentary together. That's where my mind was at.
Going all the way after winning an LCQ like this. What a storyline that would be.
Actually, that's true.
What a storyline would it be if you lost first round?
Well, like Rip does normally.
Where did that come from? Rip? Like Rip does normally? Rip loses first round in tournaments normally? Like, where? What? What? I don't even know, man. I don't know. He said that people who lose first round of a tournament like normally. I was just sitting there. I was just sitting there doing nothing.
Whoa, hey,
that was from out of left field, man.
Hold on.
See, even Steve says that was from out of left field, man, right? It makes no sense.
Can we just talk about this Evo again? Remember that pool?
Let's talk about that.
You remember that pool that you didn't make it out of after you beat Kudans?
Oh, that was
horrible. You remember that one? Yeah, I got out.
Yeah.
Jimmy J got out.
It was
done,
hard.
Reinhardt.
It felt
well
hard.
done.
It felt hard beating Q-Dance and then losing the pool, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I knocked him out.
You exerted all your energy.
Yeah. But at least I feel good about my career because I've actually won a tournament that counts.
So, just so you guys are clear about what I'm talking about there. 2006, right? 12 years ago. We're in a pool together. Before I'm even a known player, I'm in this pool that has Reinhardt and Kudans in it, along with me and Mr. Naps. And I think there's some other people in the pool too, right? Ridiculously stacked pool of death. Kudans loses to Mr. Naps in winter final. I lost, no, in winter semis. I make it to winter final of the pool. I lose to Mr. Naps in the winter final. I go to the losers final, right? Reinhardt and Kudans have to play each other to get to me. Reinhardt beats Kudans, right? He's celebrating. He's like, I did it! I did it! I beat Kudans! I'm the best! The Korean is out of the tournament. He didn't make it out of our pool. Hell yeah! Then Reinhardt plays Rip and loses and doesn't make it out of the pool. And Rip and Mr. Naps, the two guys from California, make it out of the pool with the EU guy, Reinhardt, and the Korean guy, Kudans. That's the story. That's what actually happened, all right? This is before Rip or Mr. Naps were really, like, super good known Tekken players ever. You know what I mean? Anywho, that's the explanation. Let me rewind this a bit.
I knocked him out.
You exerted all your energy.
Yeah. But at least I feel good about my career because I've actually won a tournament that counts.
What are you talking about? Which one?
Two Evos, bro.
The one with the home button?
That's the one that you pressed? The one that you pressed?
The one that you told me to press? Let's get this
Wow. The truth unearthed.
You could talk about that Evo or the one I won before that.
When was that?
I've actually been in 3 back-to-back Evo Grand Finals. When have you even seen an Evo Grand Final apart from the spectators corner?
When have you even seen an Evo Grand Finals aside from the spectator corner? Like, he said this, and you can see it in my face there, like, what? Like, I don't even know how to respond for this second, right? I really am confused. Like, I was really confused because I was thinking, like, Ryan won Evo in 2008, right? And then 2009, 10, 11 was when I got 1, 2, and 3. So he literally just didn't pay attention to Tekken at all after that? I don't know.
Wait, did you not know my record? I'm serious. 2009 first, 2010 second, 2011 third at Evo.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's quite the resume.
there we
That's
go.
quite the
There you
resume.
go.
Okay.
Sick.
We're catching up.
I like that. I like
Numbers.
that. I respect that.
They work. Anyways, like I was saying.
I love how awkward it was. So Steve is trying to get it back on track. He's like, anyways, numbers.
That was sick. I want somebody to clip that and send it to me. That was
I hope
godlike.
you guys play later. I hope you guys play
Yeah,
later.
yo, let's run the match
wait,
right now.
wait, hold on.
Let's run the match now. Give me a
I came to
setup.
London like 8 years
And
ago,
I
right?
bought you 10 games to 2 on Casino Stage.
Oh,
I
what are you
wasn't
talking
going to
about?
bring it up.
Wait, we played first to 26, and you lost. That was the UK
No,
special.
I'm talking about the very last time we played Tekken 6. I bought
Okay.
you 10-2.
When was that?
Yeah, you wouldn't remember because you got bodied. But I'm just telling you. it
Was that
happened.
like after Tekken 7 came out? Like,
No,
what were you doing playing
it was,
Tekken
it was
6 though?
after a tournament.
Guys, we have a
had
Mark,
a
man.
and you got bodied 10-2. It's okay.
Italy versus France.
It
All
happens.
right.
All right, here we go.
What, boy?
So here's my recollection, all right? I went to France in 2010, I think it was. And since I'd never been to Europe at that point, I was like, all right, let me go visit London, right? Because I've never been here. So I go to London. I stay with Chef in his house for a while. I don't remember where I played Ryan. I was traveling around to just random people's houses and playing them in Tekken, right? I think Awesome came over and he beat me up. I remember that. But then when I played Ryan, we played first to 26. And I don't remember how it went, like the whole way through. I just know I won. And the score was something like 26 to 24 or 26 to 19. It was something like that. But I won. I won the first to 26, which, if you guys don't know, that was like an EU tradition back then. It was like, yeah, man, come out to the UK. We do it first to 26. You know, fuck this first to 5, first to 10 garbage. First to 26. And so that was the thing back then, you know? And so that's what we did. And that's all I remember. The one he's talking about where he says he beat me up with Bob, I literally have zero recollection, which does not mean it didn't happen. It just means that my memory sucks. But I literally do not remember it at all. At all. How's it going, Edward McDougal 99? Yeah, I mean, I see Salty Park is saying Ryan has Alzheimer's, don't bully him. Look, I got Alzheimer's too, man. Me and Ryan, we're both old men. Yeah, we're both old men. Our memories are probably getting their wires crossed or something, but I don't remember anything either. So, anywho, this is where I get owned.
So,
Just even talking, we need water. So you know if you're out there playing, you need that water.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Hopefully no one comes and steals our badge.
I know, right? We're still looking good
I think
right
they're
here.
refilling it actually constantly too. So
Oh,
they're
nice,
stealing it
nice.
and they're refilling it.
That is awesome.
They're trying to get their water being holy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whatever we do to it. I don't know what it's called.
Now, a little birdie told me that your Evo win wasn't actually
oh my
official.
God. Well, little birdie
It
told me.
wasn't
They've been
official.
arguing
Look at
the
this.
entire
I
time.
was told that it wasn't even an official game when you won Evo.
Well, what
are you talking about?
But it was official when you played. It was official when you came second and you lost to Nin, right?
Yes.
And it was official when you came third.
Yes.
So basically, you're just the guy that gets to the finals and lets his country down.
Hold on. So,
That was messed up. Also, like, we were just talking about water at the desk. We were talking about, like, people were coming and taking our water and refilling it. That's what we're talking about. And then Ryan brings this back up again, right? I'm like, all right.
Oh my God.
okay, are you the guy that won Evo because of a home button?
Yeah. But,
Okay.
But,
Check.
but,
Wait,
but,
wait,
hold on, wait there.
Before you go on.
This part I like a lot, but no one can hear it because Ryan wouldn't stop talking.
Was that also,
Someone
was that
paused
also
it.
the gigantic?
It's okay. It's
was that,
okay.
Was that the
It's okay.
gigantic 80-man Evo?
No.
Did anybody hear that? Did anyone hear what I said there? Was that the gigantic 80-man Evo that Ryan Hart won? All right? I mean, it's one thing to talk about the home button, but an 80-man Evo, that's what you're, like, fighting over so hard? Bro, this is the day after the LCQ, I think, right? Or is this the LCQ day? This is the LCQ day, right? So Gerlanda on this day wins a 320-man tournament, which is 4 times larger than the Evo, right? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm
I'm
saying
sorry,
to you,
I just wanted to check.
Yeah, but what I'm explaining to you is what you have to recognize about the pause thing is they gave me the win, but I asked to replay the whole match.
Fantastic.
All right. I'm a sportsman, and I got the job done and made my country proud. When have
Well
you
done.
done that in the grand finals
Well
at
done.
Evo?
Well
You haven't
done.
done that. So I'm just making a point here. That's all. You can't claim some unofficial Evo win when people weren't even training for that tournament because it was some unofficial tournament.
The game was on. The game was on arcade for 2 years
I know it
before
wasn't
that.
an official Evo title.
Rip, I know how we settled
okay,
this.
it's
I know how
okay.
we settled this.
How do we settle this? How do we settle this, Steve?
Tell him about.
See, so at this point, right? At this point, things got a little heated. All right, we have to pull it back together. We're still commentators, right? We gotta we're putting on a show, right? Everyone's got to be entertained. So then Steve comes up with this great idea of telling everybody, or telling me to tell everybody, to drop the Pokken Championship on him, right? Look at this, Pokken Champion, all right? There's a real trophy about this, all right? There's a trophy that exists, okay? This is what happens. Steve is like, yo, Rip, I know this is very serious right now. Very, very serious, Rip. Tell him about the Pokken Championship.
About the Pokken Championship. Drop it on him.
Oh yeah.
There's a what?
Wait.
So at this point, in my head, I'm thinking all right, we're going for it, baby. We're going to make this as serious as we can humanly make it serious. There will be nothing more serious that I'm going to hit Ryan Hart with than this line. All right? Pokken Champ.
There's a
Drop
what?
it on him.
Pokken
You play poker?
Champ.
Oh, Pokken Champ.
Champ.
Are you trying to...
Okay? So I drop it on him. Pokken Champ. All right? I'm like the best fighting game competitive player of all time. You know why? Pokken Champ. All right? You understand the argument now? That's all I was trying to do. The best, most competitive fighting game player of all time beat Justin Wong twice in one day to become the Pokken Champ. All right? It's very, very serious, Reinhardt. But then I baited myself. This is actually what happened. All right? This is where I baited myself. Because we were having a good time. I took it casual. And then Ryan said this, and it hella triggered me on accident.
say that you're a multi-game champion? Is that the discussion? You want to get into that with me?
Act, I didn't.
One more
Are
time.
you trying to say that you're a multi-game champion? Is that the discussion? You want to get into that with me?
Act.
Okay. Now, I am well aware that Ryan Hart is really good at a bunch of fighting games. A bunch of fighting games, all right? He is like an actual multi-game fighting game champion, all right? I understand that. Of course I understand that. But he says this to me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose. So now, I'm like, I got a preemptive strike, all right? I got to strike first because he's about to own me. So then I say this thing, which I should probably apologize for because it was too mean, all right? The next line I say here is the meanest thing I could have said to him. And I think it's honestly the line that triggered a lot of people to want to see this match. That's my opinion on it. I don't know. Maybe they just like us talking shit to each other. I don't know. But this is what I say to him here. I'll rewind it.
Are you trying to say that you're a multi-game champion? Is that the discussion? You want to get into that with me?
Act, I didn't really want to get into it because I know you ran away from Tekken to those 2D games because you couldn't hang in Tekken anymore. But
Ooch. Ooch. That was mean. That was mean. That was mean. I told him that he ran away from Tekken to the 2D games because he couldn't hang in Tekken anymore. That was mean. All right, look. I see Lion saying, to be fair, Rip, there is some hard truth to it. That's the problem. All right? Like, I don't know why he left Tekken. I have no idea, right? But Steve's face, I know, right? I mean, what did I do? Oh, I think I messed up my stick. Anyways, point being that at this point, like, I put him in a corner, right? I don't know what the saying is, but like when you corner some kind of wild jungle animal creature, you know, all they can do is attack you back. You know what I mean? Like, they will try to kill you. That's all they can do at that point, because you've put them in this corner. You know what I mean? You've got like a fucking stick on fire and you're waving the flames in their face and shit. You know, all they can do is kill you. Damn, the stream died too? Oh, it probably, sorry, if the stream messed up for a second, right? But it's probably because I messed up my stick for a second, messed up the USB. All right? So yeah, basically, I cornered him way too hard. Way too hard. And I didn't even mean to, right? I mean, basically, I was at this point in my head, right? I was like, yo, Pokken champ. All right? Very serious. This is the most coveted prize in the entire FGC. The Pokken Championship. Don't tell me about your Street Fighter or whatever you're good at out there, right? So that's all I was trying to do. And then he brought the multi-game thing. I was like, ah, shit, I'm going to lose. And so I said that, which was so mean. I'll let you guys listen to it one more time, just because the small F that happened a second ago. All right, here.
Oh, you ran away from... Oh, yeah. So 8 for 2 years.
When people weren't even training for that tournament because it was some unofficial
Whoa,
tournament.
whoa, the game was on arcade for 2 years
I know, it
before
wasn't
that.
an official Evo title.
Rip, I know how we settle
okay,
this.
it's
I know how
okay.
we settle this.
How do we settle this? How do we settle this, Steve?
Tell them about the Pokken Championship. Drop it on 'em.
Oh, yeah.
There's a what?
Wait.
There's a
Drop
what?
it on 'em.
Pokken
You play poker?
champ.
Oh, Pokken champ. Are you trying to say that
Dead
you're a
serious.
multi-game champion? Is that the discussion? You want to get into that with me?
Actually, I didn't really want to get into it because I know you ran away from Tekken to those 2D games because you couldn't hang in Tekken anymore.
Wow.
But, you know, somebody had to bring it up. Somebody had to bring it up.
I'm sorry.
So winning a tournament on Tekken 2, Tekken
Welcome
3,
back, Ryan.
Tekken Tag 1, Tekken Tag 2.
What year are you talking about? What
I
century?
know what I'm talking about.
Is this the 90s?
I've won tournaments I've won more tournaments than you'll ever enter.
Oh my God! I mean, you might have. I mean, that's because you went off to the 2D world.
I've forgotten more about games than you'll ever know.
Damn, you know, I think you got a point.
I thought he had a point. I thought he was pretty good.
I think you've got a point. Where did everybody go? What the hell just happened here? Hey, it's top 8. Steve,
I love that. The Steve at the end there.
you might.
I'm talking about.
Is this the 90s?
I've won tournaments
That shit was pretty
I've
good.
won more tournaments than you'll ever enter.
Oh my God! I mean, you might have.
How do you? I mean, look. This was hilarious. The timing of everything was great, right? But I could have responded if anyone had stayed. How am I supposed to respond to a table of nobody? You know what I mean? You can't do it. Steve should have stayed there with me. You're damn right he should have, Finkel. You're damn right. Steve abandoned me in my time of need. Yeah. It was great. Way to sell the hit, makes good comedy, right? I thought so. You were cool-headed, Rip props. Is that why people think it was scripted? I think so, because people walked off. That's pretty good, Burrito Head. Look at Steve's face. He's enjoying it too much.
I mean, that's because you went off to the 2D world.
I've forgotten more about games than you'll ever know.
Damn, you know, I think you got a point. I think you've got a point. Where did everybody go? What the hell just happened here? Hey, it's top 8. Steve.
That's Steve. When I say Steve there, it's so funny. I saw Sajam tweet about it. It's so good, though, honestly. Because it's just like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, hey, top 8's about to start. Come on, man. Steve, get back here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to call Spaghetti Rip back. I bet you never pissed off someone so much, Rip. I don't know. I'm kind of a dick. Oh, man. Steve! That was a good way to end it, though. It really was. Yeah, shout outs to production for cutting that right at that moment. That was the perfect cut. I don't know who did that. I don't know if that was Spencer or who. But that cut right there where it goes from me looking around and being like, Steve! And then it goes to Dryden, right? What's his name? Dryden Rama, I think his name. He's the law player. I think from Germany. Yeah, it was really funny because it cuts to him and he's just sitting there laughing his ass off. Perfect. Pissed him off more than I pissed off AJ Styles. Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Do you guys even know about that? Oh my god. So you guys cool? I mean, we're cool. Like, me and Ryan have never had real beef. Like, a lot of people, like, after this happened, you know, I get a shitload of tweets. I'm still getting tweets to this day. Like, right now, watch this. We'll just click on my Twitter right here, right? And we go to my notifications. What am I getting notified about? I want to see this match. You know what I mean? Like, this is still what's coming through. You know what I mean? This is like my top notification right now, likes. Thankfully, you guys are also liking this one, which is my Instagram. Look, you guys should click on this shit. Go to my Instagram, level up your game, and follow. Look at this. This is me and Eris. It's me and Ryan Hart. This is after, by the way. This picture of me and Ryan Hart is at the end of the day. So we're cool. You know, just we're not like enemies. You know, I have a lot of respect for him as a player. Always have. This was one of the pictures that was so hyped. This is probably after the fighting stuff happened too, right? And then this was probably earlier in the day. This is me, Mark, Ryan, and Eric. This is, I think, probably the first block of the day. And I had to put this picture in there too. This picture is too good, right? This picture is so good. I was like, where are you guys? Hey! I know.